Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. We'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a squad from the Big 10, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Jayhawks will kick this deep to begin the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. To throw, it's Raiola. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Drop him back, we're going to throw for the first down. Swarm with the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
No, kick it away here. And he doesn't field it cleanly, the ball is loose.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Cornhuskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
To throw, it's Daniels. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? It's a draw play. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Daniels. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Jayhawks have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 to try to get this drive going.
And here we see the quarterback read the second level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On the run, it's Johnson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout, and it's a comeback route. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Nebraska. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Nebraska 10, Kansas 3.
The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find the spark now coming out of the break. It's an option look. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Now he's bringing it back. The 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Jayhawks offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He shreds the tackle. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
He shreds the tackle. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Daniels. He's running out of time here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum at the scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Huskers. He will score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to throw. It's Daniels. And this pass is caught, and he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He lets it rip. What a catch! And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Jayhawks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. He's looking deep down the middle. The deep shot is caught.